Talk to him.
But I ain't did nothing wrong, but tighten up on my business, and
Yeah,
now I'm making millions. Everybody's social, they really too
it's
emotional.
right
I
here.
don't have time to hold up.
Talking music
I
with
wanna
Diamond
be
Lee.
a
This the energy in here.
millionaire, me too. So I can count up big cash out
Dropaholic
highlights on YouTube.
mixtapes.
I get dirty money, bitches know it's a rock on my rider. I'm on stage with Diddy, Nicki, Ricky, Rose, and Flo Rida. I rock Maris with our money, ball like starter my Amari. Hold
Hey,
the
we
gun with
feeling
my
good
little
today. We
finger,
feeling
show
good
my
today.
mama.
Getting the energy right. Getting the energy right, man. Hey, Dom asked me, man. He was like, "Yo, what kind of vibe you on today?" And I ain't gonna lie to you. I was about to just send you some chill shit, but I was like, "Fuck it, man. I'm feeling lit today. I ain't gonna lie to you. The sun is out. I'm feeling
Yeah.
good,
Mm.
bro. That energy. I was like Trapaholic mixtapes.
He sure
That type of
did.
energy.
He sure did.
I was like, that's I don't even know which I don't even care which you it don't even gotta be trap out. You just that's the energy I'm on right now. That's the energy I'm on. Put me back in 09, 2010,
Mm.
2011, 2012. That was probably the end of that era.
Like
Yeah.
mid recession.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Hey, if you listening for the first time, appreciate you. This is Talking Music with Dom and Lee. He is Dom, period. We got the producer Dom,
There's right here.
activated, getting more activated every day. Man, this guy is stepping up every day. Got the art on the walls. Every day you seen this man just progress in in his life. He's progressing every day, one facet at a time. And then you got myself here too, Poetic Lee. And we're right here on Riz Radio. Make sure you download the app Riz Radio. Shout out
Riz
to
Radio.
Asia Cobbs, the founder of the movement behind the platform that's hosting two artists of our own kinds, of our own rights, and our own damn mind right here, live on Playback TV, YouTube, streaming live. And Don, where you at over there?
We got Twitch and
Hey.
YouTube.
Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. And we got producer Dom there. We do have producer Dom there. However, I will say, if need be,
Hey, we're still here with that.
still here, always. Oh, and definitely, I got it. Yeah.
Oh,
Hold on. Let them know real quick. If we gotta start shooting, if we gotta start showing the tool and we gotta start shooting, let them know.
let them know.
Let them know, man. Let them know because some of y'all don't understand. We got to start talking to y'all in a certain manner, in a certain degree, in a certain just I don't even know what to say, man, because everybody takes things so sensitive. But if we have to do it, then we gotta do it like this. Oh dang. I'll talk all that shit and I didn't even hear it. That's crazy. I'll talk. We got like a mixture. Okay, we got like a mixture of everything.
Of course.
Yeah. And we got Dom's favorite sound. If I gotta come straight to you like this. Oh no, that was it. My fault. My fault. This right here. If I gotta talk to you. Hey, this sounds like day one of producer fuck ups.
It does. It does. We're back to square one again.
Hey, man, talking music with Dom and Lee, man. Enough fooling around. Now we really know what we're doing. We're just giving y'all some content. We just really giving y'all some entertainment.
We're vibing today.
Yeah, we vibing, bro. Hey, it's midweek. How you getting through the week, bro?
I ate an ungodly amount of pizza last night. I ate more pizza today.
Oh, wow.
And I had a salad with it, so I feel better about my choices.
There you go. The classic salad with pizza mix. Fooling your body of health and junk at the same time.
You start with the greens. You get your body again like, wow, he loves us. This is an amazing guy. Then you slip in some pizza and it with some greens. It's a healthy sandwich.
Facts. Hey man, we definitely we're gonna get into talking about cooking up. We are producers, so we do cook up in many different ways. We give you a slice, and here we're just giving you a slice of our commentary and a slice of our opinions. But stream our music too for a while. You can stream it because that man Dom over there has got the Substack. And actually, Dom, because my audio is kind of crazy today, you might have to turn up your mic on your volume when you're talking just a tad bit, so that just a tad bit. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not you, it's me.
How about that?
Oh man, come on now, hold on, just a look. Give him a little bit juice more. Give him like a hairline more. Hold on.
Hello.
Oh man, that's perfect. That's perfect right there. The man is here, live and direct.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Now I can hear you like sitting in my ears. Pause. Before I felt like you were just on the outside. Hey, producer Dom right there. There he is. There he is. Hey, getting off, this has been a week where we've been talking about being innovative as artists and being innovative in our music and our lanes, things of that
Mhm.
nature. I wanted to ask you this, something that's being innovative in our state here in North Carolina is the state of North Carolina is planning to have its own hip hop song,
Really?
state song.
Really?
Yes, and I'll give you a little taste of what that song is going to be. If you do happen to know, you if you are from Carolinas, this is going through officially as a state song. I don't know if y'all man, I remember. Hold on, Dom's still looking a little. He was still looking a little confused, like he don't know what's about to happen.
I don't.
He don't know what's about to happen.
Okay.
It's official. Well, it's
Okay.
almost about to be official. It's almost about to be official. This is a real thing.
That's hilarious, man.
Hey, that's
That's
a real
hilarious.
thing taking place. And that's going to be hopefully passed soon. We'll see how that goes down. But I thought that was pretty fly. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was
Pretty
hard.
good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I'll take that. You
Yeah.
know, I didn't. You know, that was one song in North Carolina that I never heard. Maybe I wasn't going to the right parts of North
That's
Carolina, but
crazy. Yeah.
I'd never
Maybe
heard
so.
it.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That was at all the Panthers games. That was at all the
Yeah.
growing up on the radio stations.
hmm
Like, yeah.
That makes sense. I didn't get to North Carolina until closer in my 20s, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, fair enough then. Yeah. By that
Mhm.
time, yeah, it was probably, it was kind of, yeah. But growing up early 2000s when that came out, that was like
Yeah, I remember that.
we were lit with that song.
I
So
bet.
PD Pablo was like on a different type of wave then too.
Hey man, we were singing "Culo" by Pitbull. That's what we were singing.
Hey,
Da,
in
da,
Florida,
di, da, 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 di, que te
I
le
definitely
tremendo.
have to see. I would like a good poll of Floridians what Florida state hip hop song would be. That'd
I
be
know.
funny.
I just remember literally being outside and all the cars, every car that passed, it was that song.
Yeah,
Every single one.
yeah.
But you got
That's what's
North
up. Shout out to Pitbull,
Carolina.
King of Miami.
That he had one of the biggest pivots within hip hop ever.
It's such what's crazy? Such a big pivot that it's such a big pivot that I mean life pivots, but talk about it though. I think that's a great how your appearance can pivot so much.
I mean,
It
that's
really
one
was
of
just his appearance.
yeah, you know, the appearance was definitely a factor.
And the features.
For sure, for sure. It was how the package was presented. It was how the gift was packaged, how the music was packaged. This man went from
What you
looking
saying, Dom?
this man went from looking and sounding like street culture to wearing a white tuxedo and being like,
Yeah.
"Used to wear a white
Yeah. Oh, that was
305."
good. Oh, that was good. That was good right there.
I'm telling you that we listened to that. I used to know he had I forgot which album it was, but I remember it was after he had his transition in appearance, but then he gave us an all Spanish album,
For sure.
and I remember I used to know every word of
Yo,
all
get
the
out of here.
songs.
Get out
Could I
of
do
here.
it today? No, I can't do it today. But at some point, I was singing every word, every lyric. But yeah, I think his pivot has to be studied because there is probably the vast majority of Pitbull's audience that doesn't know Pitbull before the Suits.
No. I mean, no, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I mean, you talking about somebody that was like, hold on. I got you. I got you. Yeah, soccer music with Dom and Lee. We here. We
Riz
here.
Radio.
Oh, that was perfect. That's perfect. Nah, I mean, when you talk about somebody's pivot in their career and somebody's way they were able to sensationalize a whole culture and region. We talk about, when you talk about what K Dot's doing with the West Coast, right?
West.
But what Pitbull did with Florida, but just Miami
305.
is crazy. It's crazy, bro. No,
It
it's
is.
crazy. Hey, you got a good Pitbull. We might have to we might need some voice acting, some undercover Pitbull scenes. Nobody will ever know. We could really run this up.
Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah, he's a very limited Pitbull.
I'm gonna speak in ad libs.
A very limited Pitbull over there. That's cool though. It says enough. It's because shoot, it's enough. Then we get your Espanol up a little bit. You might kill it.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't know what you do. I saw you about to try.
I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it. That's the thing. I honestly, you know what? I was thinking about this the other day. I gotta revisit that. I gotta build that back up because there was one point in my life growing up where I was never fluent in Spanish by any means, but I was growing up in South Florida, so the people that I was around, their second language is English, and they're going to school and they're having to translate for their parents and stuff like that. So all the people that I was around for a chunk of my life, it was everybody that had a Hispanic accent, and Spanglish was like a thing, and so I was speaking English with a Spanglish accent at a certain point in my life.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is it comes back and comes out of nowhere at random times in my life.
Stop playing.
I'll be doing something, and then all of a sudden I have to be like, hold on. Let me take a breath. Because I feel this accent coming out, and this person that I'm speaking to is going to think that I'm just mocking them, and it's not. It's just literally how I spoke for a while.
That's messed up. That's messed up because when we go into different regions, when we integrate with different cultures, ethnicities, there are things that we do pick up that we pick up naturally, not trying to fake it or trying to be funny, but we just pick it up naturally being within. Yeah. I've just in very heavy Espanol speaking spaces for a good period of time, and then I come back into the English speaking spaces, right? And I may see somebody, and I naturally, just because you're naturally using your Espanol over there. Now you back over here, I naturally may be like gracias, and I'm like, dang, I hope the person don't think I'm saying that to
you're being funny.
Or to pander. I'm naturally saying hola because it just feels more chill. It's just something that was natural. And it's funny, it's interesting you say you grew up around that. I grew up around a lot of Hispanics in my neighborhood. And
I'm also Puerto Rican and Italian, so it makes sense.
That does. You do look Puerto Rican and Italian, I'm not gonna lie. A good
nailed it.
I knew it this whole time.
Yeah. So it's not like it's a foreign culture or anything like that, But
the real calzone over there.
The real calzone. That's crazy. Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, give me a little. The real one over there. No one, everyone chill. That's my man's. It's okay.
Riz Radio.
Hey. All right. Well, so you gonna leave me hanging with silence? That's crazy. It's crazy. My man let me hanging with silence.
I didn't mean to leave you hanging. Did I leave you hanging?
No,
what'd you say?
Let me hanging with silence.
What'd you say? I missed something.
All right.
I was playing the piano. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I think, that could be like an alternate, that could be like an alternate character though.
Oh, the piano?
Nah, like Poppy Calzone.
Oh, Poppy Calzone. God bless. That's crazy.
That would be lit.
Yeah,
That sound yeah, no, that'd be lit. That'd be
it
lit.
sounds wild.
It sounds wild, but I feel like a lot of people would love Poppy
Papi
Calzone
Calzone.
for sure.
Okay.
For sure, for sure.
If Papi Calzone makes an appearance, I'll let you know.
All right, for sure. Hey, but no, I thought that was real interesting. Just bringing North Carolina, just seeing what they're doing, as far as with that, and seeing that become a state song, seeing what if that really, if that's something that other states could follow in tradition, and that'd be like every state has their state bird, has their state flower. Could that be something right there? So who knows? We'll see. We'll kind of keep an eye on that one. More things happening though. I will say, kind of pivot to North Carolina. Shout out to NC. We got Dreamville coming up in a few weeks. The last one.
The supposed, yeah.
It's the last one.
You think? Yeah. I mean, I don't think
It's
I
the
don't
last
think
one.
they're. Yeah, you're right.
It's the last one. I'm gonna read off this.
No, go for it.
Nah, I mean, I'm just gonna read off this lineup, and I mean, this lineup is
yeah.
This is like the last lineup. Like, this has to be it. I mean,
It feels like it, right?
For sure. All right, Saturday, April 5th. You got Nico Brim. Not sure who Nico Brim is. Kai Cash. Not sure who Kai Cash is, but I know shout out to both of them. I know they're probably super obviously hard to be on there. Omen, Luke, Boz, Young Nudie, Ab Soul, Keisha Cole, Ari Lennox, Chief Keef. That should be a crazy set. Party Next Door, Ludacris. The Ludacris set is probably the only thing I really want to see. I ain't gonna hold you. 21 Savage, Hot Boys, Big Timers, and Lil Wayne with the Hot Boys and Big Timers. That's Saturday. Then on Sunday you have Kaz, Akaya. I'm not sure Akaya is Anancia. BX The Plug, Earth Gang, Wale, Coco Jones, Glorilla, JID, Erica Badu, Tim's, and then of course Jermaine Cole, Mr. Cole himself, J. Cole. Yeah. What you think about that lineup, bro?
I remember when I saw it, I was like, all right, this probably is the last one.
Yeah, for sure.
This is probably the last one. It made sense. I was like, okay, cool. But the thing, you probably could speak on it more. I just don't. I don't understand the festival. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't go to things like that. Nothing against them. I've aspired to go to a couple of them. Just haven't done it.
Yeah.
So I don't get it. Because I guess now you might potentially see somebody new that you might like.
Well, so wait, are you saying you don't get this festival or just festivals in general?
Oh, festivals in general, no shade.
Okay, that's no. That's a great point, and a great, like, something I'm sure a lot of people can resonate with. Because some people can be like, "Well, what do you mean you don't get it? You go to festivals, there are people that festival hop all the time. Like, it's a whole thing." Which I'm like, yo, shout out to y'all, because festivals be costing.
Yeah.
Like, for me personally, like, if I'm looking at this, I will say I gotta see how this is gonna play out, because typically on festivals you have two stages going, you have multiple stages going on. Like what's the one
stage.
American, the one in Philly, I can't think of, but they have crazy amount of stage. Like it'll come to me in a minute. But you typically have multiple stages going on. So you have one big act over here, you got on the stage 2, you got another big act going on. I mean, shoot, even in Charlotte, when I did Charlotte Shout Festival, you had multiple stages going on, I think so. Two things, right? So our festivals, do we need more of them or do we need less, right? Because now it seems to be the run, festival, Firefest. I think there was a moment in time where it was a very organic thing, where because it was organic because most times these artists aren't even really touring like that, or even as the artist, building your own tour is a lot of work, bro. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So getting onto a festival is like really a good play for the artist and for the festival itself, because shoot, this artist either they're on tour or they're not on tour, and they're able to really kind of make this be a more lucrative thing because hey, we can make this a stop. Lil Wayne and the Hot Boys, they're actually on tour, so I think
Oh.
this is just a part of their tour right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they part of their tour. They stopped. They were just in Charlotte a couple weeks ago,
Oh,
maybe 2 weeks ago. Yeah, and the Hot Boys were big timers. Like they're on a whole tour right now, so
good
that
for them.
makes sense for them. I don't know who else on here is on tour.
Mhm.
I think Glorilla's on tour right now, so this makes sense for her, right?
Mhm.
Whereas before, which I'm interested to know the business on that, because before you weren't, if you were on tour, you were on tour, because now you're mixing in, mingling. If this is a festival, how does that work with, the booking fees and all that business and jazz? But I think we're not going to see festivals slow down right now.
Mhm.
Um, it's obviously is what it is. It is a good money play for the artist. And I'll say that because
Yeah.
there's a lot of festivals get a lot of funding.
Mm.
Festivals get a lot of partnerships. Festivals get a lot of sponsorships. So within those partnerships and within those fundings, there are funds and there are budgets that you can get that's
Mhm.
just much better and more lucrative than trying to sell tickets for your own show. For a festival tour, guess what? People are going to Dreamville not only to see Glorilla, but they're also going to see, that night they're going to see Wale, they're going to see Coco Jones, they're going to see JID, they're going to see
Mhm.
obviously Erica Badu. So guess what? Like, if you're talking about like that ticket gets, so now your booking price for the festival, you can charge X amount because I know you're gonna have X amount of people there.
Yeah.
It's already there. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So it's
Okay.
not gonna be something we see slow down. That, and I'm giving you like on the artist end, the production end,
Yeah,
even from
yeah,
the,
yeah, yeah.
the show producers. Look, with R&B and poetry, I got a festival planned out. Like definitely for next year we've already kind of been planning out. We got the space, we got the space and everything.
Mhm.
It's just it takes time to do a festival too. It takes a lot of logistics.
Yeah.
You can't really BS around with it. Well, I don't think
No.
you should, because it's a lot that has to go, moving parts to go into it.
Yeah.
And I can even imagine for like Dreamville Fest, you got Rolling Loud, you have Coachella, which is massive.
Mhm.
You got festivals overseas that go crazy. Festivals, it's the best money play for everybody involved. The people putting on the show don't have to feel like they need to invest in one artist. They
Mhm.
feel safer. Their sponsors feel safer knowing that you have these 5 artists that we know out of these 5 artists,
Yeah.
it's like a
Yeah.
basketball game, right? If I
Mhm.
get these people on my starting 5, I'm guaranteed, if you get Hall of Famers, I'm guaranteed at least 2 of them can win us the game. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like looking at the Boston Celtics. Like, okay, Jason Tatum's off tonight, but Jaylen Brown, Pritchard, Porzingis, some of these guys are going to get us some buckets. You know what I mean? So I don't see festivals slowing down. Sometimes I'm on the edge, depending on the festival, depending on where it's going. Is it becoming like Rolling Loud? I personally think is becoming just an internet trending viral festival. Whoever
Mhm.
is viral at that moment, they're gonna pull, because it's gonna, like Leangelo Ball when he put out the song. I forgot the name of the song. Well, swerve in my corner. Whoa.
Mhm.
I
That one.
mean, he instantly got on that festival lineup. Look,
Yeah.
the crazy thing about that is he put
Mm.
that song out, and Rolling Loud saw how viral it was. They commented, check your DMs. Easy,
Yeah.
easy, go
Yeah, that's
viral.
easy work.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Okay.
the whole point of Rolling Loud starting off was to be all the, youngins, and to be all the ski
Mhm.
mask music, basically,
Yeah.
whoever we can know to turn this up. But really it's about festivals lean a lot into energy. They lean a lot into people selling, alcohol. So people are gonna get drunk. So it's a like, different though. Talking about, and when in the hip hop space,
Yeah, yeah, I understand.
my last part I'll say to this, because I know I've got diarrhea in the mouth on this topic.
Oh, you're good.
Um, Concerts used to be a big thing.
Yeah.
We've seen festivals now. We've seen concerts transition into festivals.
Mhm.
So whereas concerts back in the day, you would put like the Millennium Tour or
Mhm.
the Scream, like growing up. What was it? I think it was the Scream where you have Bow Wow, like Omarion, all them on the tour. Yeah, like used to see how chill. That was a moment. That was a moment in time. They had little girls on chokehold. They had little girls in a chokehold, bro. Um,
Man.
you would see all these artists going on to like doing a concert or doing a college concert.
Mhm.
It's more lucrative now to just go ahead and swing that thing to be in a whole festival. Let's get
Yeah.
us a football stadium. Let's get us a big open lawn, a park over here, and set up. It's and I'm gonna tell you, festivals low key, bro. Low key,
Mm.
more cost efficient because you're not dealing with a venue, so you're not dealing with certain things. You're dealing with a permit that you got to get. You're
Mhm.
dealing with some other things you got to get, but that main thing is you're not dealing with a venue. Now I
Yeah,
just give me a couple food trucks out here.
for sure.
Hey, it's some money plays in it that make
Yeah.
it real lucrative for everybody moving in it.
But, so do you with everything that you said, do you think that well, I guess it's kind of a two-part. Do you think that some festivals need to become more about the art?
Yeah.
Or do you think that, do you think there should be different types of festivals, such as you're saying the Rolling Loud is basically a viral moment, which that's not a bad thing for the artists and the people that get the recognition from those clips, but it's also like to what you're saying that festivals might should be about the music a little bit more than just what it looks like on a camera.
Yeah.
But I also see what you're saying in terms of like
Yeah.
it's beneficial for everybody involved because yeah, if you're not dealing with the venue, yeah, you just got permits, all right, you know who to go to for that. And then instead of putting a deposit down on a venue, maybe you get these vendors. But then at a certain point, it's like, am I putting the same amount of money into the vendors as I would a venue, or is that even the play? Like, what's the play for the person that's putting on the festival? Because there has to be some sort of return on that for sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, the play putting on the festival, um, you get to charge an exuberant amount on the ticket price because you're offering some of the most elite artists, or
Yeah.
you're offering so hold, let me just look real quick. Let me just look on this because I'm right here on the site just to see how much these tickets are for Dreamville Fest, right? So
Mhm.
general admission, you gotta join, you gotta wait the wait list. You don't even get to you don't even get to see that. That's crazy. Hold on, wait. I can't see these. They gotta have the ticket price on here so I can budget.
Mm,
Dang, this wait list. But I mean, to while I'm waiting for this to load,
mhm.
like yeah, 2 days general admission right here for
Yeah.
Dreamville Fest. 2 day general admission ticket Dreamville Fest. This
Uh-huh.
is not even. This ain't even. This is 5 4. This is six. We'll say $600.
For 2 days?
Yeah, 2 day.
See, this is why I'm not at festivals. What do you mean? What do you mean
Yeah.
$600
So like
general
that's that.
admission?
Let's and all right now VIP, right? VIP 2 day ticket. Yo, Dom out of here already.
I don't give a fuck. Because in
Hey,
my mind, I'm
mind you,
like, what do you mean? What do you mean VIP?
mind you, this is a wait list you have to join too. Lets you know how much they're already pulling in,
I
right?
hate it.
This the 2 day JV. This is the JV. So this is the junior varsity VIP ticket, which
Oh
includes
my
the live
gosh.
music across 2 stages, food
Okay.
choices for purchases from local chefs, restaurants. So this is food choices, not it doesn't come with it. Bars, concessions, official festival merch, artist merch, free water stations, and specialty items from art vendors for purchase throughout the fest grounds. Access to both of the festival entrances. That's important now. That is important. Access to both entrances. Dedicated VIP interest. That's this, right? That's $900. So again, if you,
No.
I mean, you can do the math, bro. If you have a
No.
1,000 people get the $900
I mean,
ticket,
yeah. I mean, it's a fucking scam, but whatever. Whatever.
I,
That's so dumb. You
it's
know what? I'm not on board anymore. I don't give a fuck. That's so dumb. What do you
we're gonna mark
mean?
this because one day Dom is definitely going to be. Hey, he's
Oh,
gonna be booked for one of these festivals, and I'll be looking at him. He's just gonna be over there grinning as he's looking at the
and
direct deposit.
I'm gonna be like, "Why are you guys here? Why'd you spend this much money? What do you mean?"
It's the experience, man. Oh, so but
Oh
your
my
question to
gosh.
the person putting on the show though, right? Like just for example, for that one for
Mhm.
Dreamville, But I'm gonna just say, like, again, you get to charge instead of charging $100 to
Yeah.
go see, whoever you want to see. Now, I mean, as
Yeah.
far as just anyone knows names by themselves.
Mhm.
I mean, J. Cole is doing a tour, and his lowest cost may be between 80 and 100. His lowest, maybe. If
Yeah.
that's is J. Cole going tour now, his probably lowest cost is 125 and up.
Now
So it's
is that
almost a steal when you think about it. They're making it as a steal to see all these names
Mhm.
and the experience and the access to do over here certain things for 2
Yeah.
days for
Yeah.
600, bro.
I don't know, man. It's still it makes me feel gross. It makes me feel gross because I also think about how there's such an issue with just getting tickets already,
Mhm.
and that the literal ticket stand is like not a thing
Yeah.
anymore. It's
Yeah.
replaced by a website that has had so many lawsuits
Man.
brought against them.
Boy, he's going there.
So
This
it's
guy
just like
does this every time.
so it's like you want me to feel like I'm getting a deal because their lowest one is like 80 to 100. So like for a 2-day pass, I get the junior VI, the varsity, the varsity VIP for $900. That's crazy. It's crazy that that's a deal.
So, all right, good point that you brought up. Good point that you brought up. Let me make sure I didn't get this echo off me. Great point. You have Live Nation.
Mhm.
And is Live Nation doing this tour or doing this festival? I guess they would. I have
Well,
to
I,
see.
actually, I
if they
guess
did
I
it.
guess it'll be different because don't these ticketing companies have contracts with venues? So would a festival that doesn't have to have a traditional venue be a workaround for Ticketmaster?
No.
Well then, Briz Radio.
So, yo, that's crazy. No. So, no. So, what festivals are run by Live Nation? You got you have a few. You have it's like some Rockstar Energy has one. I mean, there's some festivals Live Nation has that you can see on their website. That they operate, because I mean, Live Nation is one of the top ticketing. See, the thing too is you still have a lot of venues that have outside that cater to outside festivals too.
Okay.
So like in Charlotte, you have it's over there on the south end of town, but I know festivals are held there. That's a venue itself,
Mhm.
Um, shoot, the fact I can't think of this, man, it's crazy. My head is going blank today. But no, you still have venues that still operate and work in these capacities. So Live Nation, we have to have a whole episode on that to like get into
Mhm.
the particular peculiars, because I've dived deep into that one, because people don't know how much of a hustle Live Nation has killed basically concerts and and killed the live performance. Not in the aspect of what you're even thinking. They've ruined a lot of local venues, right?
Mhm.
Because they have how they crunch their tickets up and how much power they hold, right? If you tell them the venue, hey, we can get you X amount of artists to come through your venue, but we
Mhm.
need this percentage, that's
Mhm.
basically gonna leave your venue like you only having to pull from drinks in what you're offering.
Mhm.
You don't get that door.
Mhm.
Live Nation eats, bro. Live
Yeah.
Nation eats. So they got a lot. When you look, I'm looking at their website now. They got 20 plus festivals, bro. I mean,
Mm.
this might be damn near 50 plus. The list keeps going. It's a lot
Mm.
of festivals they got.
See, but hey,
And they got Rolling Loud. And they have Rolling Loud. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So there's that. Take that with take that how you take it. So I mean, the whole situation with Live Nation, we'll get into that maybe on another episode, because they've just they have a stranglehold, and they make these lucrative. See, when the problem is they make they then partner with these artists and make these lucrative deals with these artists So basically, you as an artist, for some of these artists, you're selling your soul because I'm curious to maybe know if Drake felt like that when he was like, man, I really want to stay and chill, but then he's back on tour again. Like Kendrick said, and I do a tour a day. Like I've been watching that over years. Like, why Drake tours a lot? And then then it became a question during this beef that, like, yeah, everybody's like, Drake does tour a lot. You know what I'm saying? Oh, dang, I didn't hear you. But no, but no, that became a real thing. Like, dang, Drake is on the road a lot. And at one point I was like, I think it's cool because I think artists should be on the road. I think artists should tour. Like, it's almost like treating it like how the NBA and NFL is. Maybe artists need more of that. Maybe we do need seasons where we're on the road. But I mean, it got to one point where it just looked like, all right. I remember when Jay-Z did a big $200 million deal with Live Nation and for 10 years and was on the, doing that. But I mean, again, you sell they do these partnerships. So then Live Nation's able to sell these tickets. A lot of people look at Beyonce, right? They're like, God dang, but now she still gets her ticket. I want to know her Live Nation contract because those tickets are going to be $400 up, bro.
And people will still pay it. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know whether to be grossed out or impressed. And I feel like it's a little bit both.
It's they got the money, bro. Live Nation, you as these big companies, guess what? They got the venues. Fillmore in Charlotte, that's Live Nation. These venues are Live Nation owned now. That's what I'm saying. They killed the mom and pop place that could fill in 100, 200 people.
Yep.
It's 80 people because now Live Nation, hey, we'll get that right there. But then, so as you as a big artist, you're not going to enter these venues that you need to be in without partnering with Live Nation.
Yep. It sounds like a monopoly.
And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why they were in. That's why they were in court. That's why that's what Taylor Swift was suing about. Yeah, it's a yeah.
It's a sad day. It's a sad day. We need. I don't even know the answer to this. I have no answer to that.
You have to thug it. I mean, that's why I'm blessed to say I'm starting at the position that I'm starting at by using my own website. What I'm doing with my events management business, I've been studying this stuff because with Poetic R&B, I have to because I'm looking at these same things. I'm looking at when I go into these venues and I set up these partnerships and deals. Just earlier, got a situation now with I'll announce it soon with a very dope venue here in Winston-Salem. They got locations around the states, and with that, okay. How do I start to make these partnerships make sense? So that because it's all about real estate. The game of it's not even about entertainment. Is like once again we're dancing, we're dancing and just we're the illusion. People, it's about real estate.
Yeah.
It's not the entertainment is what pays, is what makes sure we we stay known, like relative, but it's a real estate game.
Yeah. The talent makes the real estate relevant. Exactly.
Bro, hey man, they don't hear us. So I mean, I think that was a good question as far as just the festivals. Yeah, I like that. We're going in. I love the new medley play. Hey, they're gonna know, but I love that about because the festivals, man, I can get like it's like, man, I'm seeing a new one pop up every day, and some of them I like, some of them I'm like, okay, I see the scam.
Yeah,
I don't think,
man, that's just the problem. I sound like an old person. I just think I think the problem is once you start to become familiar with something, you start to understand it. And sometimes that understanding can ruin the magic for you. And sometimes the magic is what got you interested in the first place. So now the core, the thing that brought you in is slowly deteriorating your faith and love for the thing. It sucks
bro.
so much.
This the thing about it, right? And that's why I love years ago. And again, just bringing his name up just because it connects. I
Uh-oh.
loved not him getting booed because of like disrespect to
Oh,
Drake,
yeah.
but when Drake was getting booed at
Mhm.
Tyler's festival, I love that because they were there for the real authentic experience that matches that festival.
Yeah. I
So it
understand that.
starts at the top. Shout out to
Mhm.
Tyler the Creator because he runs his festival. He's probably one of the very few I've done research on, and hopefully he hadn't switched up this year. But in the past, it's been his production company,
Yeah.
which is crazy. But
Mhm.
on the same sense, it's like festivals also brought real music lovers together.
Mhm.
So you wanted to see somebody. It was about seeing somebody you didn't know. It
Mhm.
was about seeing something like, oh shit, like who is that?
Mhm.
I'm here
So
for the vibes.
what sounds even more important aspect of the festival is the tastemaker behind it.
That part. That part.
Hey, how you be a tastemaker in today's world? That sounds like a task and a half. We should
That's a
just
great
make
question.
CDs on
How
a
do you
little
be a taste?
thing and be like summer playlist 2008.
Bro, I really feel like it's a
Nighttime
shame.
Drive Volume 3. Like
Yeah, nah. It's a shame. It's some of these festivals that I mean, it's a lot of work, bro. It's a lot of work from getting the artists together to getting the
Mhm,
lineups to getting everybody be on the same page. Um, I'm just gonna see where it keeps on going. I think it's gonna only keep going in this. I think COVID people got innovative during COVID years when they had the bubbles that you could sit in. I thought that was interesting for certain festivals. Um, I don't know. Like I don't know.
yeah,
I definitely think it's gonna keep going and keep being the standard. I think again, it's too much money involved. It makes sense, especially
mhm,
with hip hop. Is speaking just for hip hop and
yeah,
music all around, but hip hop becoming more brand lucrative. Like it's becoming more brand rich. Like
mm,
people see the opportunities to get a Pepsi involved, to get just name any corporate company to
yeah, for
get them
sure.
involved. Like, and the funny thing is,
Mm,
these corporations would not personally partner up with I say 90% of these artists by themselves.
that's true.
But what they'll do is do the package because of all the eyes they'll see. It's
Mhm,
almost sounds like, wait, why would but if they partner with the individual artists,
hmm,
but no, why
interesting,
not? Interesting.
interesting. So you'll use the culture, but you won't co-sign the culture. Okay. You'll use the culture, but you won't co-sign individuals that
Mm,
actively participate in creating the culture.
not unless you're that one of ones.
They're one of ones.
That one of ones. You on that line unless you are that big headliner. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Hey, Red Bull has their own label and they do their own festival.
Red
I
Bull
think
has a
Red Bull is
label.
innovative.
Red Bull has a label.
Yeah, you know.
The fuck the artists sound
Hey,
like
play the
cocaine.
melody. Play the melody, man. Play the melody. Play the melody, man. I got you. I'm gonna give you a little
Just
talking
radio.
music. Talking music with Dom and Lee. Hey, yo, every day this just gets better and better. Every day, I love stumbling on new things. Dom's like Red Bull Records. So on Red Bull Records, for
Uh,
sure, for sure, Red
for
Bull
sure.
Records. Blast. If you're familiar with the R&B artist Blast, he started off on Red Bull Records.
BLXST?
Huh?
Is it like BLXST?
Yep, yeah. Oh, he is actually still on Red Bull Records.
I know the name. I feel like I've
Yep.
heard some songs.
Oh, for
Can't
sure.
put a finger
He
on it, but
yeah,
respect.
once you hear he's him. Uh and that's probably I don't want no disrespect nobody else, but I don't know if everybody's going. Yeah,
Yeah.
stop, man. Oh, Kofi. Kofi is a super dope. He's actually a super dope like musician,
Mm,
artist.
I've heard that name.
Yeah, he's on Red Bull. So um
That's crazy.
I'm actually yeah, no, I'm not down in Red Bull. It seems that they really it seems like they really fuck with like Rex Life is on Red Bull.
I don't know that name.
Oh, that's crazy.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
But I do think it's interesting because I didn't know that it sort of seems like Red Bull is almost like a talent agency now
Yeah,
because they do. I mean, what they got like stunts. They got people
bro,
that jump
it's
out of planes, ride
smart though.
bikes, artists. I know they sign MCs like
Yeah,
not music, like hosts and stuff.
yeah.
They have dance battles.
Bro, it's smart. They do.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, when you think about it, that's why I'm trying to say, like, as artists, and I think more companies should do it. If you have a product, you already going to have your product out there. Like, Red Bull does crazy marketing, like you're talking about. They do the stunts.
mm-hmm.
You might as well start a label and get those artists to then perform at all these events that you're going to have be
Yeah,
sponsoring.
yeah.
It's
It
only
sounds
makes
like the
sense.
whole ecosystem. Honestly, I mean, shit. Red Bull hit me up.
I'm saying, bro, if you look at their artist lineup, they got some like just real hip hop. They got some real like just some real. They got some dope artists.
Hmm,
It's not no like clout shit. They've got real like
cookie
it looks like
cutter.
some whoever's over there at Red Bull really has their ear to what makes a good like a good production. That's what I'll
Hmm.
say.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hmm. I'm about to check that out.
yeah. Check
Damn.
that out. Check that out.
Could Red Bull be the next monopoly? And are we going to be mad about it? That's a real
I don't think.
question.
Yeah, nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that because
Because hey,
um
man, the real behind that is if you're a monopoly and people like
mhm,
you,
yeah.
you're not a monopoly. You're just a really good guy.
Yo, chill.
You just have opportunities. It's really cool.
You're a really good guy.
But if they don't like you,
They can't be a monopoly because they do their ticket their promotion through well they do some of their promotion through Live Nation. No, they do
hmm,
all their promotion through Live Nation.
sure, that's what they say.
It is.
Sure.
I just clicked right here on their tickets. Live Nation comes
Uh-huh.
up.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
That's probably the only thing keeping them away from a monopoly.
yeah, nah. I'm telling you, bro, Live Nation's not letting anybody in the game.
Ah.
They are gangsters, dog. They are
Yeah,
gangsters. You want to get into this venue? Live Nation owns it, and they got the numbers.
pay up.
Pay up, or
You
let
want
us
to
do your show. Let us do your show then.
see? That's just yeah. I don't know. We could talk about that for hours. Was what
Yeah, we
we
could.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
We shouldn't because it's annoying. There's no end. There's no actual. There's nothing that either one of us could say to be like, that's it. We just nailed it. We figured out Live Nation. We are better we're better now because we now know. What are we gonna say? Yeah, they
Uh,
suck, but also you want to do a big show.
hey, bro, I will say this though. So, in May 2024, Attorney General James DOJ and
Mm,
the coalition sued Live Nation and subsidiary
yeah.
Ticketmaster,
Uh huh.
alleging that Live Nation abuses its market power to overcharging consumers, limit
Yep.
artists' ability to perform at different venues, and
Mm-hmm.
restrict venues it doesn't own it doesn't own from working with their ticketing vendors. So
Yeah.
if you want to know like more about that that's kind of gives you
Some
kind of a
insights
oh
into
you know what
who's huh.
this is kind of crazy. So 2 days ago Live Nation to pay $20 million to settle claims by shareholders in class action.
Only 20 million.
That's
Bullshit.
crazy that we're talking about this is 2 days ago.
Look, we're tired of your shit. Pay up.
He said only 20 million. Hey, you play the melody, man. Play the melody. 20, I bet they did agree to pay 20 million. I bet they did. Oh man, this is so crazy. Yeah, so this on March 24th, 2 days ago, entertainment giant Live Nation has agreed to pay 20 million to settle a shareholder lawsuit. Now that's we're gonna talk more on this because a shareholder lawsuit gets
That's
deep.
not good.
That's
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 not
that
good.
sounds crazy to settle a shareholder lawsuit accusing of making misleading statements about industry
Ah.
competition and compliance with antitrust laws, artificially boosting its stock price. Of course they're gonna artificially boost the stock price. Play the melody, man. What, what do you think
This
we're
man
doing
right
here?
here.
Of course we're artificially boosted and A
Duh.
proposed class action settlement was filed on
Aw.
Friday in the federal court in Riverside, California, and requires a judge's approval. Shareholders again, if you're not understanding, shareholders sued Live Nation in August 2023. This is 2023, alleging it violated U.S. securities provisions by failing to disclose material information about regulatory risk the company was facing, and also cooperation with government investigations. So basically, they're like, "Oh no, we're good, we're okay, we're not in trouble.
Oh wow.
Our stock
know what?
is actually going up." The plaintiffs, real quick, the plaintiffs allege Live Nation's anti-competitive business practices, including retaliating against ventures that spurned its subsidiary Ticketmaster. So basically, retaliating against those venues that wouldn't work with their ticket, like their ticket vendors, were the source, were the true source. So they were the true source of their issues. Live Nation and attorneys lost my spot. Live Nation and attorneys for the shareholders did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Yeah, it's just going here. Live Nation, of course, Live Nation denied any wrongdoing in agreeing to settle in a court file. It said it was settling. So, check this out, Don. One last thing before you hit the melody, because you're gonna need to hit it on this.
Okay.
It said Live Nation said it was settling solely to eliminate the uncertainty, burden, and expense of further protracted litigation. I like the legal word at the end. What? We don't want to burden. We don't want to burden, and we don't need to cause the company any more expenses, any more legal expenses. So we don't.
Guilty.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
They're definitely guilty. What are you talking about?
Yo,
No. We are.
Look what you did. Look what you did.
Board.
Look what you did, bro.
I did nothing.
All I wanted to talk about was the festivals and the light conversation about the festival. And Dom keep digging. So what about this? Man. What about this?
Riz Radio.
Man, download the app, Riz Radio. Man, we definitely got into a talk. We do that. I love how we do that naturally.
Have to.
All because Dom wants to keep digging deeper into.
You have to dig. You know what I'm saying? To lay a foundation, you don't just start on the top. You got to dig. You got to get to a level ground.
Yeah.
Level ground.
Riz Radio. Riz Radio. Download the app, man. You got any words for that as we wrap up?
April 1st, I have a song coming out. It'll be pretty cool if you could go to my pages, follow me there. That'd be pretty cool.
Hey, April 1st, that's next Tuesday.
Yeah, I probably should start making content for it, but
yeah. When you dropping the cover art?
That's a great question. I usually do a day of.
Nah, man, you gotta do this one proper, bro.
Okay, what do I tell? When we hang up, you call me and tell me what I gotta do, and I'll.
For sure, because this has to be proper. The rollout has to be proper.
I agree.
Forward, Dom Perry's rollout got to be top tier. All right, I got you. Yeah, melody for yourself. Melody your damn self, because we're not doing that bullshit. And I'm with you. We're not doing that. We're not doing it any further. We've done it enough. We're not doing it anymore. We're doing this thing thorough, weeks in advance.
Well, I got 6 days.
Hey, well, we about to kill these next 6 days. Hey,
okay.
Man. Hey, that man is Dom Period. Make sure you stream his music. Again, he's got his new single coming out April 1st. We definitely gonna, we gotta make sure the audio is right so we can get that played right here.
I know.
Yeah, or maybe we just give people a sample or something. I don't know. It depends how you feel.
Depends
how you feel. Like a little taste.
Oh yeah, we get. I'll do this thing from start to finish. I don't care.
Facts.
Anyways.
Facts.
You got any words for him?
Man, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't got nothing after that. After reading all that, I didn't even know we was gonna stumble into that. And I'm gonna tell you, I look at now doing the show. Sometimes I'll like breeze and see, like type in what's going on in the music industry. I saw nothing about that until we just so happened to start digging, and I started typing, Boy, when you started Googling some stuff now, Google will show you some stuff.
You just got to keep asking.
Just gotta keep asking. God dang, nah. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I think this has been a great episode talking music with Diamond Lee.
All right, let's get out of here.
Hey, until next time, we'll see y'all later. Peace.
Riz Radio.